Usually RA, ever since I first met him, the first tour was this. He was like, yo, I'm gonna take you to NY, and this was before I ever traveled or anything like that, any tours. So he the first time he did this, he was like, yo, look, I'm gonna take you to NY, we're gonna do a little tour, you know, do your thing, come out during my set just to get you introduced. And he gave me the option this time. This is the second NY tour. He was like, yo, he was like, Fro, if you want to do it, it's all good. If you don't want to do it, it's all good. I was like, of course, get me out of the house. Shoot, you know, I already know. You know.
No doubt. And you've been over the pond a couple of times? You've been to Europe?
Yes, sir.
And where'd you perform in Europe?
I performed 16 shows. I've done 2 so far. The first Europe show was, I think, 7 shows, and the second Europe tour, like 3-4 months ago, was 16 shows.
I'm not sure if it was AC or Struggle had mentioned that you have reached out to a lot of these Long Island artists. MF Doom is from Long Island as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was Struggle.
No?
That was Struggle. Struggle put that in his hat.
Yes. Yo, that's crazy, man. Now, how long does it take you to write something like that?
It depends. It depends on the beat, and it depends how I really feel that day. I usually knock out a song in 15, maybe 15, 20. Well, I'll write the verse. I'll write the 3 or 2 verses in 15, 20 minutes to the beat. Knock out the verses maybe 5-6 minutes. But it really depends how I feel. Some days I'll be very angry, or some days I'll just not be feeling it, or you know, and sometimes it'll take me like 2 days to write something. So it kind of goes in between.
Well, I just want to point something out. I happened to be in the studio with you yesterday. Shout out to Mr. Green, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. What's up, Pop? And my man Scrooge was doing a hook for your joint. All right? And I seen you lay down an entire song like it was nothing. And it took longer to write the hook than it did for you to do your track. And yo, I'm sitting there amazed, like, really? It's like that?
And he's young. He got that young mind. He got energy.
Yeah. He may have a young mind, but
no, again,
his head is in the right place.
Right.
He's focused.
Again, the factor that he's focused is one, all right? But the factor that he is going back to a stage where a lyricist was a lyricist. His foundation, he mentioned himself, Rakim. So if you're at that point when you're young at 9 years old, you're mimicking the God.
Right.
Okay? Development just comes along with that.
Right.
So therefore, by the time you are in the position to do what you need to do, it's like putting on your pants after taking a dump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, basically, he putting his feelings down on paper. That's all it is. He putting his feelings down on paper.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him what he's doing? What are you doing, bro? Come on, school us.
Down on
Well,
paper.
that's what OG said.
Taboo.
What OG Taboo said is I do put my stress and my feelings onto the paper, because that's the way that it helps me breathe and think. Same with the stage. When I'm on the stage, I don't really focus on the rhymes. I just let it come out, because my head will be clouded with, you know, stress or whatever, you know, life obstacles. So throw them right on the paper.
You know that chick that you wanted to get with back in the days, and she wouldn't give you no play?
Absolutely.
All right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
We've all had that.
Yes, sir.
All right? So now she sees you doing what you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never had that problem.
All right? She's reaching out to you right now, right?
Absolutely.
You can say yeah.
Absolutely.
You can say yeah.
Absolutely.
You can say she caught the vapors.
It's a handful of them too.
Oh.
They caught the vapors, right?
You know, because these were the same young ladies
Birds.
who were, you know,
Pigeons.
passing me through the hallways and eye rolling me in.
Right.
Yeah, and,
Calling you the wrong name.
and now they're hitting my messages. Oh man.
Wanna be Valley Girls?
High school.
Wanna be Valley Girls?
What about your homeboys who dissed you?
Word.
Well, one thing that I've learned coming along this journey is that not everybody's real in your circle. You're gonna have to drop a lot of those guys, and it has come to that. You know,
Food for thought.
You know, it's definitely come to that. So, and the only thing you can do is really prosper and really know who's really there for you. Your moms, your pops, and you know, someone like RA. You know, those are the guys who are there for you. So I just stick with those and just keep going.